What's going on, MMA fans? I'm back to do my MMA Corner number 4 video. Had 3 topics, one from Kellum634, one from Benjamin Charles 38, and one from Tottenham 19. Kellum634 wanted me to talk about the Donald Trump affliction deal that's going on, and what can I say? Affliction has got some of the premier guys in the world at different weight classes. I mean, you've got Ben Rothwell, you've got Andrei Arlovsky, you've got Tim Sylvia, Fedor Emelianenko, Josh Barnett, Babalu. I mean, they've got some of the best guys on that card. And with Donald Trump pumping money into this organization and Mark Cuban behind the promotion of the fights on HDNet, which actually this one's not going on HDNet, it's on pay-per-view. People that are big Trump followers and big followers of things that he gets involved in, it's going to be a draw for that that pay-per-view for this organization. I think it's going to get a lot more mainstream exposure. I think that, once again, with money coming in, there'll be a lot more opportunities to advertise, to get the advertisement out onto different channels for people to be like, whoa, I know that guy. Or, whoa, that's cool. And people that are, you know, the casual fans of the UFC, the casual fans of other organizations, they'll see the names Tim Sylvia, they'll see the names Andrei Arlovsky, they'll see the names Babalu Sabral, they'll see the names of Josh Barnett, and they'll go, man, that looks like a good fight. And then, of course, with the business world and everyone else with their eyes on Donald Trump making an announcement like that, you know it's going to be talked about. And people are going to spread the word. So, is it a good thing for Affliction? Yeah. And this is going to be interesting. It's an interesting partnership. I was really, really stumped when I heard Donald Trump was backing it, but hey, you can get a guy that's got God knows how much money in his bank account willing to dump it into your organization. You're going to benefit, and they will benefit from this, so it's a positive thing for that. It's actually a positive thing for the sport, because now more exposure, so should be interesting. We'll see how that plays out. Benjamin Charles 38 wanted me to talk about what my favorite MMA sponsor is, and well, I mean, it comes down to two. I like Zions. I've used Zions products before when I've done, I used to get free stuff from different people, but I also, you know, bought it from GNC. But I also like Warrior. You know, Warrior has got some pretty cool clothing out. They've got a good line with fight shorts. Man, there's so many. There's Warrior, there's Zions, there's Affliction, Sprawl, Tap Out. Jeez, Sinister. Good Lord, and there's more, and I just can't even think about them right now. Oh man, trying to think of what I've seen on shirts to. Oh, nonetheless, you know, it really does come down to me personally, to Zions and Warrior, and occasionally you see me wearing some of my Giants shirts that I have, and Warrior shirts as well. I guess design-wise, I'll go with Warrior. I'll just say that, Warrior has got some pretty cool clothes. They've come out with new shirts all the time that are just really freaking awesome. I love the designs that they do. And, of course, when you buy a shirt, you're supporting MMA. So, those of you that haven't bought a shirt, or, you're newer to the sport and you want to get out and support the sport, buy an Affliction shirt. Buy a Giant shirt. Buy a Warrior shirt. Buy a Sprawl shirt. Buy a Sinister shirt. Buy a UFC shirt. I mean, just there's a lot of stuff you can buy to really support the sport. But that's my favorite sponsor. I'll go with Warrior. Tottenham 19 wanted me to list what my top 5 favorite fighters of all time are. Man, talk about putting me on the spot. Okay. Nogueira, Krokop, Gomi, Aoki, and Andrei Arlovski. There we go. Nogueira for his submission skills, one of the best heavyweight grapplers in the world. Krokop for his striking, one of the best kickboxers in the world. Gomi for how damn good his combinations are with his body shots, body to head. I mean, he's one of the best guys with that. Shinya Aoki for how amazing of a grappler he is. And of course, Andrei Arlovski's my favorite fighter, so that's why I love Andrei Arlovski. I mean, the guy's a beast. He hasn't looked good recently. His last couple fights, Jake O'Brien was lackluster to me. Verdum, lackluster. Petapano, lackluster. I mean, Arlovski's lost the edge that he once had, and it's true. When you see a guy get knocked out, they become tentative and they become scared because they're not invincible anymore. And when Arlovski was on the run that he was on, he felt like he was unstoppable and invincible, and he wasn't afraid to get in there. I mean, you look at Arlovski, and I haven't really talked about this, but why not? It's MMA Corner, right? Arlovski, look at Arlovski that fought Machashenko. Look at Arlovski that fought Cabbage Carrera. Look at, the Arlovski that fought Tim Sylvia the first time. Just a guy that had no fear. Same when he fought Justin Eilers. Same when he fought Paul Buentello. He had no fear. And now look at him. He's tentative. It's like something went off in his head and said, man, I don't want to get knocked out again. I mean, and he, I've seen Arlovski in his training camps, and he doesn't look the same as he did when he was, I don't know what it is. He used to be a professional bodybuilder. He looks like he's lost a lot of that mass. He used to be a big dude. I mean, look at him now compared to what he looked like in some of those earlier fights. I mean, he looks totally different. And, I don't know. We'll see how he does in his fight at Affliction, because he really has, kind of disappointed me to some degrees, so hopefully he does a lot better. I'd love to see Arlovski come back with that fire and that passion that he had, because if he does, if he fights like he used to, he can be a top heavyweight again, and one of the best in the world, there's no doubt. I mean, he's still top 10, but he doesn't break top 5 now, just because, he's just been lackluster, and he hasn't looked the same. So, leave me some comments, constructive, negative, positive, some ideas for my next MMA Corner video. And on that note, you guys, have a great day.